Are we live or are we not?
I do think we are live right now.
So we are live indeed.
Yep.
My people, good evening. It's nice to see everyone again here. We are back into the fold with Belladonna RPG, another session of the preseason, uh, of the preseasons, the preseason, right? And this time, we've been away for a while because we had some other commitments. But the idea is that we're going to continue with our fortnight, every 15 days sessions here, right? Well, my name is Leonardo Treves. I am the teacher and I am the narrator of this story. With me as well is Mr. Sabino, our GM. Say hello, Sabino.
Hi guys, it's me again, the one and only GM that actually narrates this session. And we're here to just continue our sessions. I know we had a long delay, but it would be worth it, I swear.
That's it. Also, with us here is Donatello Gronchi himself, Savage Albuquerque.
Hi everyone, good evening. It's nice to see you guys again.
Is it raining a lot in the north of Brazil right now?
Depends. Some days we have a heavy rain, but our moments just a heavy sun. Just don't understand. Just accept.
Yeah. And also with us is Gabriela Vitor, Esther Queen herself. Hello, Gabi.
Hello, good evening, everyone. Long time no see.
Yes. And Gabi is not going to be showing her face today because she has decided to do some extreme plastic surgery, right? And
Was that ugly?
just kidding, just kidding, just kidding.
She was like, I beg you the fucking pardon, right?
Was I that ugly before? Is this an indirect message?
Of course not, of course not.
Thank you.
Well, she's not going to be showing her beautiful face today, but next time probably she will, right? We all love your seu rostinho, so don't worry about that.
Oh, thank you. My voice is way better than my face right now. Just know that.
Yeah. So guys, last time I'm gonna recap a little bit our story because it's been a while, right? But basically, what happened is that Donatello and Esther they went their separate ways for a while, right? Before that, they talked a little bit at the Rosalia Cafe. Yeah, and then Donatello went on a lunch meeting with the charismatic Italian Alvaro Bianchi, right? Which is the pilot, the airplane pilot who crashed in Belladonna, adopted him, and now he's like an influencer, I guess. Everybody knows him, everybody loves him, and he's super popular. But he's also got an agenda, right? And he's an old buddy of Donatello, and they went to meet and have lunch. Basically, they discussed politics, right? It was a high stakes lunch, you could say that. Are we still live, guys? We are, right?
I do think we have had an issue because my it was not my internet actually my graphics card driver just restarted out of nowhere. But we should be back in like any minute now. Just give me a moment.
Are we still live, guys? I think we're back.
Can you see my actually screen? Because I don't know if my character is displaying on the screen right now.
Your character is not displaying, but
Yeah.
I can see my face and I can see Savio and I can see the dashboard.
Okay, just give me
Okay.
a minute here to do something. Okay, I think I'm back. It's okay now? Is everything good on the
Yes.
screen? Okay, okay, okay. Just let me know if there's any more issues, okay?
Right. We seem to be working here. So
Oh.
we're back. People, so the thing is that Donatello uh, was pushed on the wall, right, Savio? And
Yeah.
Alvaro basically wanted to know who is your boss? Yeah. They went to a hotel room, right? And they were basically having this difficult conversation. Alvaro questioned aggressively Donnie on his loyalty and what are his plans for the arrival of Il Duce, right? The leader of Italy at the time. And Donatello, Alvaro was suspecting that Donatello would be compromising his alliance, his relationship by dealing with the Americans or maybe with local factions of Belladonna. And Donatello very expertly said that he was attempting to construct a grand bridge of an alliance between Mussolini's Italy, the princess, and Orestes, who is the grandmaster of the guild, right? Also, a guy who wants power. Alvaro said that basically, if the diplomatic bridge collapses, they are all dead. And to test him, that was a very good role playing moment by RGM Sabino and Sábio. Alvaro just put a 38, right? And started brandishing this firearm towards Donatello. And then Donatello said, "Your bullets can kill 6 people, and my works can kill 1,000,000." Yeah. After this out of farming moment,
Don't ever
the
say that again. Please don't.
it's weird when an old guy millennial like myself says those things, right?
It's not
Nevertheless,
like that, cause I'm getting older too, and I usually don't say these things, but I see the young people saying that all the time, and I think I'm getting old. Though I'm just 23 by now.
so you
You just
are
got cringed. It's just the cringe for you.
so Sabino, you're too old to say out of farming, but you're young enough to be. Uh, you're young enough, I would say, right?
Yep.
Very
Yeah.
well. After that, we went to Esther's. She had a meeting, a bilateral meeting with Belladonna, a diplomatic meeting, at the royal palace. And the atmosphere there was a little bit weird, a little bit angry. Belladonna was kind of in a mood, the princess, and she was openly addressing the threat of Orestes, trying to usurp the throne. Um, Knowing that the United States was going through a difficult crisis, the princess offered a trade deal, a trade monopoly agreement to try to, well, with the immense wealth that Belladonna has, try to help the United States economy and so on. In exchange for that, she was demanding access to knowledge, to foreign resources, and most importantly, the formal military and political backing of the United States to secure her crown against Orestes. So she was basically doing what a lot of people did in the past, which is try to get a deal with the United States to get themselves president or king or whatever.
Dictator?
Dictator, yeah. Yeah, that happened in Brazil, by the way. In
Yes.
Iran, yeah, places like that. So Esther accepted.
Venezuela, Cuba. A lot
Esther
of countries in
accepted.
South Africa. Mm.
That is true. That is true indeed. Very close to
Mhm.
home. And well, they signed the contract, right? This had a handshake. And by the way, Esther noted that the princess has a very strong handshake, right?
Yes,
Yep.
very strong grip.
It's maybe too strong. And what happened is that she also talked about the conspiracy where this aide, this assistant to the palace, tried to poison Donatella and Esther with with this ink, right, in the book that they were checking
Yeah.
out. This made the librarian Fidia get critically incapacitated. And now what happens is that Belladonna commanded the her handmaid, her main assistant, to talk to Captain Gregory to try to hunt down this guy and see what's going on in this treason moment. So just to give you guys a big idea of what's happening in the world of Belladonna, right? In a few days, um, a lot of big, important people from all around the world, presidents, kings, dictators, are going to arrive at Belladonna. And they will hold this ball. That will happen in 4 days now, 4 days in game time. And for each session that we have, um, 2 days are going to pass. Okay. So
Okay.
after this session is over, there are going to be 2 days are going to pass, and we're going to get nearer to the ball. Your characters have a mission. They have basically two things that they have to do. They have to talk to the political aides and arrange the visit for their respective leaders, which is Benito Mussolini of Italy and the President Roosevelt of the United States, for Esther and for Donnie. Also, they have to be mindful of this political conspiracy that is going on. That Orestes is basically telling everyone that he's going to try to get power. He's challenging the princess. He's challenging, but more specifically, he's challenging the prime minister, right? The chancellor, Leo, Leon. Um, you guys have been mindful that the characters, in the game sense, they are now being watched by everyone. So it's like, GTA, when you have like a little bit more stars and the police is looking at you. It's kind of like that. So be mindful of that. Be mindful of the things that you do, because you are being watched not only by the palace guards, by by spies from everywhere, by the guild, and also by the common people, because you guys are kind of known now because you helped with the
Bomb
with
situation.
the bomb situation, right? So be mindful of that.
Twice.
Also, there's a
Twice
strange
now.
thing going on, which is that your friend Pedro Schwartz, is acting weird, and he's been having meetings with some people. In your dream vision, you saw him with the Chancellor, which is a very strange thing indeed. Because these two characters, they were not supposed to be very close, right?
Or even related at
Mhm.
all, you know?
Yes, yeah, because Schwartz is just a journalist from Brazil, just a guy, and the prime minister is the prime minister. Okay, so I'm going to give the helm now to Mr. Sabino here, who is going to get back into the narrative with you. Before I do that, do you have any questions, people?
Nope.
Mm, no.
All
No.
right, let's go.
Okay, so we're we're gonna take back our session a little bit later after Esther's talk with Princess Belladonna, okay?
Yes.
You did said one thing to each other before you actually went to do your own personal matters, right?
Yes.
And what was that?
We had a little shot
That
about
I would get her support from the United States to get her crowned.
No. I was talking about you and Donnie actually.
we had a little shot about Johnny tried to
Warn
give
her?
her some worms and things to we're trying to thinking about politician and things fixing things like that in general.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's good.
She tried to follow that the best she could. I do remember that on my speech. To be careful using his advice. And also, I tried to have a good word from him about him for the princess.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
that's good.
now, Esther, you are actually back to the Rosalia Cafe, right?
Right. And also, where's my cat?
We're gonna get there. Just wait.
Okay. Okay.
So let me just. Sorry about that. I got the flu and the coffee just isn't going away.
Bless you.
Okay. You get in the Rosalia Cafe, and it's the same thing from earlier. Actually, all the people around that are still there are
Don't they have
looking
something to...
are looking towards your direction when you just passing by. There are some whispers, there are some comments, but I do think that you choose not to interfere or to say anything. Or would you?
I'm pretending not to listen, which is what Esther learned doing college. Because her family was a politician, it was still not big on having females and students. So she's around and she listens a lot, but she's quiet.
Okay.
She pretends to not give attention, but it is.
And actually, when you go upstairs and get into your room, you can already see your friend Donatello Grunchi. And his face is white, he's pale, you know?
Jesus Christ, I'm closing the door calmly, just so I don't scare him nor make a scene. Did he notice me?
Yes, he does. Or does he, Donnie?
Is before all the lunch and conversation,
Yes.
Yep.
he didn't know that's
Okay.
it just
Okay, so he doesn't notice her. Okay.
Okay, I give a kind of 2 steps calmly and call him. Donnie?
You can actually hear the voice of your friend Esther in the distance, like an echo, you know?
yeah, no.
Okay, so Donnie, what do you do?
Fearing that he's just looking some space. This strange white face trying to absorb all the informations. he had early. And when he just listened this echo comes in from the door, just they're triggered to him just to blink for a moment and move his head to look uh, to the person that is there. Just oh, um, good evening. Good evening.
Good evening. What happened to you? You
That
look as pale as a ghost.
that was it was nothing.
Are you
I'm fine.
sick?
No, I'm fine. I'm fine.
Have you eaten
Just
something since lunch?
no, just a normal conversation.
You need some water. I believe there is a jar of water around somewhere in the room.
Yep,
If
there
there
is.
is,
Yep, there is.
I'm going to fill a cup of water for him. Here, my coach has always told me a little glass of water is all your body needs anytime you are in trouble. Here.
He's in just a little trouble. Well, the shock just, but he's trying to look. He's chill out, and just take the glass and thank you, thank you.
You're welcome. You know, I would be sad if something happened to you. Okay?
And okay, I'm fine. Just it was nothing. It was nothing. Yeah. He just tried to return his posture while he's probably just sitting in his bed or chair or something like that. And look at her again. And we are meeting with Princess Belladonna.
It went well. She's been open minded and she was more calm than when she talked to you. I think she had a couple of bad days with all that happened. It's just all.
And you know
Anyone would
by
be.
now that Esther that actually Belladonna absolutely hates Alvaro.
Yeah. Yeah, just not going to say about Alvaro. If he doesn't say anything about Alvaro, it's going to be unprompted and it's stressful for him.
Okay.
It's something good. In fact, wow.
Can I help you with something?
No, it's just some thing of mine. It just nothing. It's nothing. I'm not getting it. It's gonna be past with time. And did you use the advices I give to you?
Yes, they're very helpful. Thank you.
You're welcome. Just try to remember them in your moments. I think a lot of people that will try to, well, look for us. No.
It's a little hard. I know there's people outside looking out for me, Do you have anyone like that in your life?
No, we don't have nothing like that.
Good friends, cousins, parental figures?
Well, there's Mussolini, you know, but
And that's not a
there's not a good example.
Come on.
There's definitely not a good example.
Oh, he's the father of the Italians, the self-described one.
Yep.
That's not good reason.
Popolo d'Italia.
Wait. Damn it. Sorry. Shit. Okay.
Breathe. You're okay. You're okay.
My father just left me my mom when I was younger, and my mother just passed out when I was what your age. And I know not about any uncle or cousins and something like that.
What about friends? Isn't the pilot your friend? I forgot his name. Is Alvaro
Oh.
Bianchi, right?
And
Yeah.
He helped you?
your face just turns pale when you remember the scene of Alvaro just pulling out the gun, you know, when you...
Yeah, he just bites a little of his lip, just. Yeah. Yeah, he is a friend of mine. In fact. But even if he is a friend, he has his own things to do. And well, we are here in Belladonna to a lot of different things. So, yeah, I'd not be surprised if he don't have the time.
Here's the thing.
Big.
Would you have something against Alvaro after knowing all that?
Yes.
Not you, Donny.
Just be sure, be sure.
Sorry.
Wait, me or you're I'm really confused.
You,
Sorry.
Donatello.
You.
Donatello. Would you
Oh.
have something against Alvaro after all that? Or would Donatello see that as a countermeasure, something necessary?
Bro. No, I don't have it for now. Well, they're here for political reasons. He understands a little about his position, about our position, so he doesn't even have nothing against him for now.
Okay. So, Esther, for you, to you, Donatello looks really tired.
Yes, but considering the last thing he said, because I was about to speak, when he said we have different things to think and plan and other things, we are doing. Esther's just going to say, casually. Well, I hope he isn't planning to stay for long because Belladonna really wants to kick him out. Did you understand what I just said?
Yep.
Okay, I think I I spoke too fast and I thought I wasn't being
No,
understood.
that's okay.
For me, I understand. It's okay. It's okay. Um,
Thank you.
that's gonna be really problematic for me if I just live here.
Why?
I am the one who does the political. He is the face. He have his
He's
own
a
opinion.
pretty,
Sorry?
he's a pretty loud face.
You know, that's the point. We don't.
Hmm.
Okay. Let's try to understand something, little one. When you just have the papers, the idea, but not the voice, the face, the charisma, nobody will listen to you. Nobody will understand you. You need someone to be the paper of the pretty face, charismatic one. You can be both, of course, but it's more difficult. Understand?
I do.
That's exactly the point. I don't want to be the one who just got his face in the mirror of the crowd. Not again, not in this moment. That's his thing. That's the reason I need him here for some time longer.
Look, I'm not a fan of Mussolini, but shouldn't he be the face of your paper?
He's the face of the nation, but not
The
here.
nation.
No, of the Italy, of our people. But here now, Alvaro is the face. He's the one who just, well, arrived here first. That's the point. If it was Mussolini, well, I don't have any problem, but it's not him.
I don't think those two should cancel each other, because yes, Alvaro is here, he's also Italian, but he's not exactly causing the best impression of for the people at top. Be it Belladonna or the name of the guild master.
Orestes.
Thank you. Orestes. Orestes complimented Mussolini. It was. Well, I came from a democratic country, so I look a little worried about what's happening to Italy, but I'm going to keep those thoughts to myself. And the princess.
Okay.
And the princess already has a bad impression of Alvaro. Isn't it better for you to try to make a better impression for Mussolini? Maybe they have things in common. They are both people in actual power. Who knows? Maybe Mussolini can actually make a deal who satisfies both the princess and Orestes.
I know, I know.
But do you really think Alvaro Bianchi would be the person to make compromises for that deal?
Here's the face to people know. To listen some plans. Not gonna deal. Understood?
Answer me one thing. Who do you serve?
That
Your
was
country
there
or
is a
Alvaro?
complicated question. There is a very complicated question.
Do you serve your country or to Alvaro?
The country.
Who is the face of your country?
Mussolini, but he's not here. He is?
But he's going to be in 4 days. Our jobs is to make a good presentation for them. You really should have gone to college. This time of period is for making presentations. Don't let someone else bring you their problems. His problem, whatever it is, it's not your problem. You came here already with a problem. All of us did. And the two of us, we are doing a great job here. Okay? Just trying to listen to people downstairs. They wish they had our chances. Let's use it.
I need to think. Some time.
And I need something to eat. And so do you. Let's go. Let's go, 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 go. I'm actually pushing him. Being careful because I'm feeling that he's about to fall.
I'm already full.
Dude is looking like Matusalem. Poor man.
He's weak, He's he's trying just to stand up, but he can't.
There's a problem.
Esther's looking at him like, yes, come, Grandpa. I'll help you, Grandpa.
Yes, Grandpa. Let's take our medicine, right?
Yes, you need to eat before your meds, Grandpa.
Okay, so here's the thing. At this present day, there are no more controversials, no more talking, and also no more political agreements in any kind of or anything you need to attend to. You do get some time to sleep, and as the recent, events may suggest, you need to rest more than the usual. Okay. So, when you put your heads to rest, you do wake up on the next day, next morning, a little bit late. Esther, you are the first one to actually wake up. Because you do sense a little tickle on your face. Like there's a furball.
Oh, it's my cat again. I haven't named yet.
Yep. But yeah, you're just like waking up slowly and sensing that.
Oh. And I look, and that's my cat. I just daydream at this. Sorry. I really, really want a cat.
And yeah, you are the first one to actually wake up.
I go stretching a little bit, petting the cat, making pets for cats. Nya 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 nya. Rubbing the poor little face.
And right now, Donnie isn't awakened, but there is something that actually draws her. Sorry. There is something that actually draws her attention, Esther.
What?
There's actually a commotion starting outside the Rosalia Cafe on the streets.
On the street? Can I see through the window?
Yep, you actually can.
I'm going to check.
Okay, I'm gonna ask Donnie to do a little test for me, please. If you can, do a little physical only test, please, Savio.
Sorry?
Okay.
You repeat that?
Yeah, a physical test. I know you have very really bad physical stats, but I need that right
I
now
only want.
to see how you wake up. Yeah, you actually wake up like just sorry, you wake up with all that noise and your face looks like you're being hit by a truck. You're not feeling okay. You're not okay, man.
Hangover.
There's no rest for the wicked.
Yep. Yeah, it's just like
It's too much wine.
yeah, it's like a hangover, exactly like that, Leo.
Too much Belladonian wine.
What is this noise?
Jesus.
Okay, and Esther, you were the first one to go towards the window, so you're gonna see it first. When you get your cat on your lap, you do getting out for a moment because you want to see the commotion, and you can see a lot of people on the streets actually, uh, doing how can I say? There is a word for that in English, mas linchando, right? Or about to start doing it with.
Yeah, lynching.
Yeah,
That's
they're
the
lynching.
word, lynching.
Yeah, it's literally lynching, right? Yeah, okay.
It's about to lynch somebody.
Yep.
Right? There's a crowd, a mob gathering, and they're about to lynch a person.
What the hell? What is it?
You do remember that when you get to the library, right? You were received by a certain old man.
Yes.
An old man.
The one that ditched us in the gas?
Yep. And
Son of a bitch.
he's actually in the middle of this wheel of people, this circle that is about to is really angry at him, and they're actually about to here's his image, by the way. They are all about to punch him to the death. Not actually death, because Belladonna doesn't kill, but you do get the point, right?
Yes, and I kind of just want to step back and watch.
Psychopath.
No, not exactly psychopath. It's like, what reason do I have to stop these people? None. Which reason do I have to watch and to just yell, "Don't kill him," and that's it. I'm just going to keep watch, making sure they don't kill him before the cops arrive.
Okay, and Donnie,
Go ahead.
you do see this when you are going forward to the window. When you are asking to yourself, what is all that noise and everything?
You just try to look at to the people just in the crowd. Just that box. Can I recognize it's the same man in the library, just to be sure?
Yeah, you do recognize him.
Just look at so the man just. Oh. I think that's a nice way to start today.
Yes, it is.
And you just go back to the room just to take some corrective clothes because probably he's in his pajamas and look at all the situation just God damn it. And that's it. I just
So
we have
he's
some
so he does try a little bit, right?
I just what can I do?
Yeah, nothing much.
You can try stopping. I'm not stopping.
Why?
I don't think neither of you were actually stopping this, but okay.
Yeah.
Don't we don't have reasons.
Yeah,
That's the
you
point.
actually
Yeah, we
don't.
don't
You
know.
actually don't.
Just, like okay, it's whoa.
It's an
They
it's an old
might
man,
kill
right?
him, but oh, they don't kill people. So okay,
So you would be worried if they were actually about to kill him, but as long as they doesn't kill, it's okay, right?
Yeah. We are fine with that. Yes.
We are fine.
He,
We are
he
fine,
almost
right?
killed. He almost killed the other librarian. You know, he locked her with us. If
Yeah.
we didn't care for her, she would be dead. Actually, if I didn't care for her, though you didn't help much. I was the only one constantly worried about the librarian woman.
Actually, Danny doesn't fucking care at all. As I can
Yes.
see.
I
Don't
see a lot of force
give a
things.
fuck
So
about it.
Okay, there's no actually problem with that. As Hosha would say, each dog, right? We do his own thing. Anyway. And sorry again.
it's okay.
There's a lot of people around him just punching him and kicking him and tying him with ropes, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you can actually see a powerful figure in the middle of the crowd. It's
Don't
like
say Ozzy.
it's like all the people here are just making room for him to appear in the middle of the people, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit.
And you can see the face. I would say the face of the devil, but this is open to interpretation, right?
Ah, come on! I was praying for it not to be honest.
Okay, things gets worse.
It just went from nothing to bad place in a second.
So, here's the thing. Why would Orestes actually be there? Punishing a man without a proper judgment in the middle of everyone, right? When the
Maybe not.
when the people are just ready to exile the man at any cost, Orestes does a single hand sign for all the people to stop for a moment, and he just points at this old man and says out loud. He doesn't scream, but his voice is deep. His voice is powerful, like he got a presence, that's affecting all the people in the crowd, making them
Mm-hmm.
do what he wants the people to do. Not obligating them, not dominating them, just by influencing their actions. And Orestes just points at this old man and screams out loud. This old hag is the responsible for the destruction of our beloved capital. This old man would pass judgment, but I would have no pity of the head of the Omega Group. And the people in the crowd just looks more irritated. He's basically saying that this old man is the head of the Omega Group. As you just listen him say to.
Fuck.
This is such a baseless accusation. I'm speechless.
Do you think so?
It's because he concluded that with what? Because when the Omega Group was acting, he was still in the palace, and things. And also, the people of the Omega Group, when we passed it with the unconscious librarian, they were surprised that she was affected. And he locked us there with her. He knew she was going to be. So he might be in cahoots with the Omega Group, but if he was the leader, the Omega Group will have different behavior.
If you do think so, I'm going to ask you to do a psychic and mental roll for me, please. I need you to hit 4 dice, okay?
It's psychical and
Hard test right here. 1, 2, 3. You got exactly what you wanted. Damn it. Okay. It was a good one. It was really close. Esther, you do notice something. Something doesn't fit in all this speech. There is something wrong. You don't know the reasons of the old man to poison you with the gas at the library and actually do something against the Belladonian like like Priya, the librarian, right? That talked to you
yes.
on that day. You don't actually know what is Orestes' involvement with all this, what is the role that he's playing in all this scheme. You don't even know if there's a scheme at all. But Orestes needs the people support, right? And he's doing that pointing to a scapegoat. A scapegoat that may be willing to die for some reason. Or being exiled with some guarantee since the Belladonian people doesn't kill.
Yeah, he's going to face some penalty one way or another. But his method is just he's using it as a step. So I'm going to now this time I'm going to step up. I'm go. It's still holding the cat. Okay, I'm holding the cat, making sure my scream doesn't make the poor cat annoyed. I'm like,
The cat lady.
excuse me, that's not true. That doesn't make sense.
And people are ready to hit him with all their, their willpower and their force. And as you say that, they look at you like, what?
I'm also looking at her just, what Why?
What are you doing?
Like,
And I'm
what
like,
are
no,
you
no, 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 no.
doing?
I work with facts.
Hey, no, stop that! Stop!
Is that Pedro?
Stop it!
Please tell me that's not Pedro.
It's just me, I'm just role playing you. With Bartolomeo
I'm
here, my
right
cat.
here.
Yeah.
I'm right here. I look exhausted. My face is a mess, but I'm still here.
Barto is having fun right here. You know?
He's purring, so it's alright.
Okay,
Right.
so everyone in the crowd looks at you, including Orestes. And he's looking
You might
at
not
you.
know.
He's looking at you at the face of like, what the hell are you doing in the name of Hades? You know?
Yeah, and like, Mr. Orestes might not know, but I saw this man during the bombing. He locked me, Donatello, and another Belladonian in a library full of poisonous gas. She fell and she almost died during the process while we were trying to save her life, Mrs. Priya. If he and yes, he's at the fault for all of that, but after we are escaping and disguises ourselves, the people of the Omega Group saved the Priya. If if he was in command, they wouldn't have tried to save her. She's alive because they tried.
You know, at this moment, Orestes just looks at you with such disapproval, you know?
Yeah, I already knew he was going to be my enemy.
So you're just admitting
like-
that right now, right? You're just, okay, fuck it. Shit happens,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, he's looking at me like, are you making an enemy of me? Knew I was going to make an enemy of you the moment you said you are a fan of Mussolini. The people who work for Mussolini aren't a fan of Mussolini.
How can I say? Is that Homer Simpson meme, like, você é meu inimigo? Like, he's looking at you like that. Okay,
Yeah.
so here's the thing. He just looks at you, and the Belladonian people looks at the old man, and then towards your direction. I'm gonna need you to make another save for me. Psychic and mental, again, okay? You, by any chance, have enchanting voice or something like that to make the test easier, or no, or not?
I do have enchanting voice.
You do have? Okay, I need you, okay, let me see here on the rulebook that actually doesn't exist. I did a PDF for myself to keep track of things. Okay,
Okay.
yep.
It's possible I can help her.
You want to help her? Okay, so you're going to make what
I have a point
You do have
I
a
have a
point.
point.
You do have a point. Okay.
that doesn't against her and him and the people.
That is what?
I have a point that's good for all people here. Sarah and Gameno and the people in general.
So you're not actually taking any sides, right? You're trying to get the things to chill out, right? Okay.
Diffuse the situation.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's
Having a point.
let's hear your speech first, okay?
If he, I think he heard made her test first, right?
Yeah, she made her speech first. Now
Okay,
it's your opportunity to say something.
Me or she? Sorry.
You you want
Sorry.
to play. That's okay.
Yeah, sorry.
That's okay.
You
That's
need
okay.
to roleplay.
You need to roleplay.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to know what are you going to say for you to make a roll against Esther, right? Because at this moment you would like to, you know, try to beat one another on the results. on the dice.
He just already sitting in some place, and when he just look at her and Agamemnon and people furious, he just elevated a lot near his voice, looking to Agamemnon. Uh, yeah, I'm sorry, Mr. Orestes, but if this man is the leader of the Omega Group, well, then he is worth more alive than the pieces. He can have some informations that we can use, that we all can use to be prepared for other things. You understand that?
That is actually a good reason that wouldn't nullify Esther's speech at all. Okay, that was a great one. So you wouldn't make a roll against Esther. Esther, I need you to roll your physical and mental, and it isn't hard to pass by, but you're going to try to defeat Oresh's his results, okay?
Social and mental, right?
Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 4. It would be 5, but you got a net 1 right here, so yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Orestes has great social skills and he does have the disciplined presence, okay? So,
Goodness.
so it's going to be a hard one. Let us see it.
Hey, come on.
I don't know if I have to do some tests or something, but
No,
for me,
he would roll with disadvantage because you helped Dester, you know?
oh,
So he
okay.
would roll again and. Yep. You actually managed to win? Okay.
I'm as shocked as you.
Damn it. Damn it, okay.
I'm sorry, but mulher de Deus não faz mais isso. Sorry about that.
Savio just got, he got desperate.
Bro, he got like two of me.
And
I'm not crazy that much.
And actually, Orestes looks at you, Donatello. Like, okay, he may be looking at you like saying, okay, he's onto something, right? But he's still looking at Esther with such disapproval, But he has to keep his appearance. And the crowd just starts to whisper, and there's a lot of noise of the people talking between one another. Like saying, "What he did that? What? Yeah, she's right. Why would he be there? If it, no, there's something wrong. Maybe Mr. Orestes is wrong in this affirmation." And you can see that when Orestes hears the comment about he being wrong, he just steps up like, "What did you say?" And the people are just like, "Okay, sorry," like a dog just putting their ears down,
Can I step up?
You want to again?
I can try.
What are you going to say? And I'm saying that Savio's face. Okay, Savio really desperate right now.
Okay, to make for approval of the council, I was just going to point out that the fact was wrong, but probably was what the people Orestes captured told him, because that man clearly is in cahoot with the Omega group and he can be in some sort of higher position
Do,
who isn't the leader but could be in a position of command in kind of like a captain, a leader of a certain battalion or something like that,
okay,
and they don't know anyone higher than him,
okay. Uh,
especially because he worked at the palace.
okay, you do have one chance. Say your speech. I'm gonna to ask for the role, okay? And we're gonna say how this goes. You do have only one.
Okay,
You do have only one chance, okay?
can I do say the speech or do I have to roll the dice?
You say the speech first.
Thank you.
Depending how good is your speech, I may lower the difficulty a little bit. You know.
Thank you, because I have a good speech prepared.
I do believe it. You have.
Thank you. As they say, what Orestes wrong, as I just say, I never said Mr. Orestes was wrong himself. I said the statement was wrong. Mr. Orestes captured more prisoners and terrorists than anyone. He has more people to listen to, and some of them may have gotten confused. They could have told him during their confessions there are higher ups, but they don't know who the leader is. They could have gotten confused who the leader of the group was. And this man is clearly in cahoots with the Omega group destructions and the actions. But based on his behavior and the Omega group people that are on the streets, he's not the one making the decision, so he cannot be the whole group leader. He might be the leader of some group. So in that point, Mr. Esses might be right, but he's not the leader of the whole organization because his own actions goes against the organization itself.
Okay.
And Donatello is definitely right. We need this man alive because if he's the leader of a group, he may know another leaders who can take us, who can, and he's. I'm sorry. I swear she's more eloquent than I am right now.
Okay, but
And he can lead
you
us.
do know at this point, I do love your argument about everything else, but just remember, you are you know that he isn't leader of anything. He's just a scapegoat, right? Because you did roll it before. But since
No, I knew he was being used by some, but I'm not going to scratch the
no,
part
yeah,
that.
I know,
Yeah, he's probably.
Yeah, I know, I got it. I'm just saying, since you're trying to convince people and you're actually omitting some information, I'm gonna need to for you to do a social and mental test, please. 1, 2. Let's see if you can somehow manage to convince Orestes that you are not against him. You don't.
Oh,
That what? I'm not going to convince Orestes of what?
You are not against him, or something like that.
Yeah, but that would be true. But that would be a lie. Yeah, I am against him. So yeah, no, it's check.
Okay.
That's true.
Your
against him.
speech was very.
I just want to. My plan was just to calm down the group.
Your speech was very good, though. This is going to make Orestes work in the flow of the situation, right?
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't try to argue with you. He just does a gesture like he's itching his beard, you know? Well, I would be damned. In the name of Hades, lady, you're right. This man needs to be incarcerated and interrogated.
And that was Donatello's idea. Can anyone please, please give support to my boy?
Praise to Donatello for that. And all the crowd are just starting to scream, "Yeah, close him, get him!" You know, just instead saying to the Merchants Guild and all your Oresh's men to get this man in the jail now. You know, and as you see the members of the Merchants Guild just tying the man up and taking him somewhere else, Orestes gives a last look at you, Esther.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need to add
I'm not
you
going
to
to say
add.
that English is a poor language, but I just thought in Portuguese an expression that doesn't exist in English, which is cara feia pra minha fome.
I'm gonna need you, Esther,
That's-
to add to your character sheet a new defect, right?
Where's my defect now?
Enemy, level 3.
3?
You do have a powerful enemy.
Oh boy. Cards are on the table now.
And guys, this is how we end our session today.
Oh,
Weakness.
plot.
I didn't have a single weakness.
Yeah, but now you do.
the plot thickens.
Oh god.
Well, that was amazing.
Yeah, I have to
Just-
agree. You guys did a pretty wonderful job on that speech right now.
Pretty good job, yeah, yeah. The thing is, a lynching. If Orestes had allowed the man to be lynched, that would be unprecedented. And because in Belladonna is a highly civilized society, there's like not that kind of level of violence is not normal. So if that had escalated, then it would be part of his goal, right? To create a sense of chaos, to increase the sense of chaos, to increase the sense of lawlessness, and that would be one of the things that he would try to do to try a coup. That's his mindset right now. He's trying to throw the shit in the fan as much as he can.
Mm-hmm.
But you guys sort of allowed that. You helped that not to happen, right? And the man, Road, will probably be tortured or something in the jail, but that would be outside the public eye, right? So for the moment,
Yeah, we don't care about him.
for the moment, the situation is orange, right? It could have been red, but now it's orange. Still, there's tense in the city. There's this tense atmosphere, and you guys are going to have to deal with that now. And yes, Gabi, Esther is now openly at odds with Orestes Agamemnon.
Public enemy number 1 right now.
What the hell, guys?
But you have a powerful protector as well,
You do.
which is Belladonna, right? The princess.
And God.
And God.
And I thought for a second that Donnie was saying, and me?
No, I'm not powerful. I'm not powerful. And protector.
I would say that Donatello is in a more complex situation.
Yep. At this
Yeah.
point, Donnie is nor powerful nor in your side. I'm sorry to say that to you.
Yeah. Donnie needs to learn to say no to his friend.
She's blaming you, not me. You're saying that. You're saying that, right?
Okay, please don't kill yourself.
Don't try to kill yourself. Okay, that was a good. That was a good warning, actually.
Yes.
So,
Oh, guys,
yeah.
just in a matter of as a matter of before we go, just as a matter of English, Gabi used the expression "in cahoots" many times, I think, just to explain to people
Yes.
what that might be. In cahoots is when you are allied with somebody. This expression is used normally in the negative sense. So the Soviet Union is in cahoots with Yugoslavia or something like that. The popular game Kahoot with a K and not S, not an S in the end. It's something related to that, right? It's related to this expression. Also, be mindful
Because
of the
it's a
word.
stressful game.
Yes, it is. I love it.
I
I
hate
love.
that game with all my being.
I love to make my students get crazy playing it.
Well, the problem with
I
Kahoot
was
is
the
that
student getting crazy.
the people get competitive. That's the main problem.
Mhm. Yeah. Also, be mindful of the word information. In English, the word information is always singular. So I'm gonna get much information. It's also uncountable. So much information, and you don't say informations. Okay.
Okay.
I think that's it. Any other question about English?
Nah, I don't think so. Not by my part.
No.
Today.
Okay, very well. So, people, thank you very much for watching today, for following us. Next session is going to be in 2 weeks, right? And then we're going to continue the story. We're nearing the climax of this preseason arc.